Hi, Russell. This one's for you. I realize now that for the past, especially couple of weeks, God has been preparing me to step into my full authority. And the way that He's been doing that is to show me how much people need me. He sent me out to rescue Chaz from a demonic attack so that I could also see the world. I hadn't been out there in weeks. And He showed me how desperate everyone is and how clueless they are to the fact that anything is getting better. And so that really, of course, caused me to step up and to post my videos and to post my Sermon on the Mount and to come out and publicly declare that yes, I am the second coming. I am the Aquarian avatar. I am that I am. I was Jesus in that lifetime, and you were Simon the Zealot, and I am the coming one. I am the chosen one. I'm the one everybody's waiting for. And mostly that's, terrifying. But it's me. It's what I've always been. And I have what it takes. And I am absolutely in God's hands every moment of every day. And so there's just no question what's going on here. It doesn't matter how big it is. It doesn't matter how hard it is to believe. It doesn't matter how crazy it seems. This is what's happening. And if you think anything else is happening, then you're welcome to live in your world. But this is mine. And so today, when I was told by God to get out into the most beautiful sunny day that He has given us, maybe since I've gotten here, maybe since I've left Humboldt, beautiful Humboldt. Anyway, it was just beautiful. The sun was shining. It was just gorgeous. And God said, get out in it. And so I did. And so I went out with Chaz. We had a wonderful time. And I had a little bit of that grandma money left. I was saving it for weed, but now it's gone. And so I decided I bought some underwear, some socks, some things I needed. I bought some Pink Floyd underwear, which is awesome. And no, you won't get to see me in them, probably, but you'll get to see them. Anyway, and I thought, hey, I'll go see if I can find those movies of Russell's, because, since they are more autobiographical than I thought, then I have an interest in them, because I don't have any interest in seeing you pretend to be somebody else. In fact, when you're interviewing other people, as much as I love the other people, I just want the camera back on you. I just want to see you, and I just want to listen to you. And so I wasn't interested in seeing you in a movie. I wasn't interested in seeing you pretend to be someone else, but you said it was you, and so I thought, I'll go see those movies. And so we went to Hastings, where they have used movies, used DVDs. And so I found those two movies, and I thought, well, this will be fun. And I'll tell you, I laughed my fucking ass off for most of the movie. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's absolutely clever and shocking and amazing, and I was covering my eyes, and I was doubled over, and throughout most of the movie, I was thinking to myself, I'm sorry that I'm not watching it with Russell so he could see how much I'm enjoying this. And then, got to the end of the movie, and that's when I realized the real reason God put that movie in my hands today was to show me how much you need me, and how much you need me to be who I am. And it shows me why God made me a powerful female Dom. That's capital D-O-M-M-E. And that's what I am and have always been. And so it's all become very clear why that is. And specifically as far as you're concerned, because you obviously need a strong, spiritual, loving, female authority figure to help guide you, to help give you some structure. I can see that you have had very little in your life that was real, and it appears you have had very few people in your life that you could respect, and that includes your heroes. I mean, Gandhi, Che Guevara, they let you down. And who was the other one? Jesus obviously didn't let you down, I'm proud to say. How can my mind be a blank for that other one? Anyway, yeah, the other one. They all let you down because they were all human. And humans have free will, and free will is being manipulated on this planet in order to create hell on earth. So they all let you down. And I'm really sorry about that, because I know who you are. I watch that movie and I see what you've gone through, and it's not just, like watching some celebrity go down the drain or something. That's my soul. So I know what it would be like. I know what it would feel like for that to be my world. And I know how utterly desperate that you must have been within it. And so now that I've shown up and found you again, and we are this close, Russell, we're this close to our reunion, I can now only imagine how much you must be suffering, because it hasn't been able to just happen. And here I thought I've been suffering. I thought I'm the one that's getting impatient and yeah, no. I live with the voice of God, constantly guiding me in every moment. And I know you do too, because you are a pure divine channel. You have cleared your channel, and you are a pure divine channel. But I also know that you are human, and so you are thus not as strong against the attacks as I am. That's the whole point. I am stronger, and so I was able to accomplish the escape. And now I have built a trail of light, a light template, an informational template. You might say codes that the energy systems within all of the human species now can follow to come with me, to ascend, to reverse age, to heal, and to defeat the demons when they come around. And they do come around. They're very real. This is not a fucking movie. This is not a fucking joke. That's why we're living on hell on earth. And if you look around, you go, hey, this isn't hell on earth. Again, turn this video off and go somewhere else, because you won't want to hear anything I have to say. And I'm not talking to you, Russell, sweetheart. I'm not talking to you when I say that. Obviously, I'm going to be publishing this, so others are going to be seeing it. I know you know the demons are real. I know they're real for you. They're as real for you as they are for me. I know. I know what it feels like to stand on that ledge and to feel like there's really no reason not to jump. I know. So they're real, and I have figured out how to defeat them, and I have taught you, and it is in the tweets, And it is, of course, in the Book of Love, which I have written. And it is in hundreds, maybe over 1,000 emails, which I've written to Shannon as well, in my rescue mission to bring her out of the darkness. So, God has shown me how hard this is for you, and I don't know who's keeping us apart. But I do know that absolutely everyone, friend and foe, is being used by the hand of God. No one else is in charge of this. No one else is in charge of any of it. The only authority I have is the authority from on high. Not a single second of my life is under my own authority. Not a single second of it. I sleep when God wants me to sleep. I wake when God wants me to wake. I eat when God wants me to. I pee when God wants me to pee. I itch when God wants me to. I belch when God wants me to belch. In that video, that belch is extremely intentionally placed. Because again, Shannon used to love it when I belched, and it was fucking funny, and it was perfect. And so yeah, my body is completely under the control of the great mighty I am, and I don't have to worry. And I know who's in charge here. I know what's about to happen. I know nothing standing between us can remain. Nothing built against us is going to stand. This is our time. But it's not like this is a small project. It's not like we're just putting together a concert. This is the fucking apocalypse, okay? So we've all got to be patient. We've all got to realize we don't know how to move all this into place. We don't know how to put this together. Do you think? No, I'm not even gonna go with how much I would not be able to do any of this. Okay, like I said, I didn't have any interest in Twitter. I still don't really know what the fuck I'm doing there. I'm learning. But it wasn't my idea to get on there. And it wasn't my idea to call myself the Messiah either. But this is a word people are going to have to get used to. And I'm liking it now. And of course I'm spreading it around because Messiah means liberator. And there are lots of liberators. And of course there are lots of aspects of my own soul. Those are Messiahs. Those are Christs. Those are actual aspects of my soul. So they are actual messianic soul. Yours, mine, all 179 of us. And then there are liberators beyond that. Like I said, for every cause, there are messiahs. People that have the answers in their hearts. And all we have to do is find them, dig them out of the shit, and fund them. And they'll go with it. They have it. It's all sewn up. So this is written, okay? This is all written. And it's written by yours and my higher self, Russ. Talia Shekinah Elohim. You want to know how to pronounce that? Talia Shekinah Elohim. She is our higher self. And she's the one that's written this. She's written it in our voice. The new earth is written in our voice. This is our personal heaven that is descending all the way around us. So I know what kind of writer I am, and if you've been spending some time on Whispers of X there, you can see what kind of writer I am. And I was never quite as angsty as this, but then, you know, this is like real life, and that was like smut. So there's a lot of moving things into place. There's a lot of making things happen. There's a lot of people bowing out and people coming in. Because the way this happens is everybody has free will, okay? And there's a storyline that's been written. And there are things that have to be done. There are parts that have to be played. But everybody gets to choose. And so if this person has this part to play, but then with free will they choose not to play it, well, then Talia, let's just keep it simple, Talia has to go and grab somebody else to play that part. So maybe there's a little bit of a, you know, shift and stuff. And so it's not like anything isn't happening exactly according to plan. we just can't, because I can look into the future. I have psychic ability, and I can look into the future, and I can see timelines. Well, there are no set timelines for this. There's no one set way this is going to happen. Free will makes it impossible for there to be any set way for anything to happen, because it's all just potentialities. And so you humans out there with your crazy free will, you get to choose to come along or not. You get to play my game or not. And so this has to be done just right. And my point in making this video, Russell, was just to let you know I am who I say I am. Research me. Do background checks. I don't know if that's what people are doing, if that's what's keeping us apart. If people are like, well, we need to know more about her or whatever until we, and I get that, because it's not like I'm just saying, hey, let's do a business deal. I'm showing up and I'm saying, hey, I'm the Messiah. Let's do a business deal. That's a little different. I get that. I really do get that. And maybe I didn't get that so much on my blog, because I was like, hey, you guys, I just found out I'm the Messiah, and I've got this business deal, and guess what? It's going to save the world, and oh my God, I didn't even, had no idea anything like this existed, and let's do it, guys. That's so fucking naive. But, we don't know what we don't know. We have no idea what we have not known. And so we have to be patient. We have to be patient, Russell. I love you. That's never going to change. You're my soul, okay? You're not only my soul. You're my best friend. You're my BFF. You are my eternal BFF, all right? We have held hands on this mission forever. Like I said, you are my Lancelot. We will be together. You are my heaven. You are my heaven. And I know that I'm yours. And I'm never going to let you down. You're about to get rickrolled. Never going to let you down. Never going to never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Never going to run around and desert you. Never going to say goodbye. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Okay? So hang in there. We'll just keep hanging out on Twitter until this all comes together in one big, beautiful, happy ending. That's what I pray for with every exhaled marijuana smoke. The happy ending. So do it with me. I'm not saying you should light up with me now. Actually, I'm out of weed. It's very sad. I just spent my last $9 on gas so I could take my kid home. So, God's got to have some plans for that now. Just pray for the happy ending, Russell, because we're so close. And don't get upset, honey. Don't get angry. I mean, I look at your chart. I look at your stars. Gemini, Aries, and Capricorn? Oh, honey, how do you do it? I don't even know. How do you possibly keep your head from exploding? Please, just focus on what you have now that you did not have then. Focus on what you know now that you didn't know. Please focus on what an absolutely profoundly beautiful person you are. Please focus on the fact that you can love yourself now. And please focus on the fact that I love you. I love you. And I am real. I know that I'm seem too good to be true. I get that, and I'm sad. I don't want to be too good to be true. I don't feel the need to be all of these amazing, wonderful, too good to be true things. I don't need that. But you do. You do, and humanity does, and so I am. That's just what I am. It's what you need, and I am what you need. So I am all of those things. And I'm not going to disappear like some internet trend or some specter or some crazy psycho genius who plays a big trick on everybody and then decides to go fuck somebody else's head for a while. It's not going to happen. This is what I am. I've always been this. Check me out. Check anything you want about me, and you will never find any evidence that I've ever been anything else. So, alright, I hope this helps you to stay patient, and I look forward to playing with you on Twitter, because I have a great time doing that. It's way more fun than the shit that I was doing before. I mean, it was fun. It was absolute fun and humble. I'm pushing my earbuds in because they slide out when I talk. They work their way out of my ears, and then I have to push them back in. These are my new ones. They're gray and black. They're extremely macho, and they have one of those little mics on them. Anyway, I'm having fun, and I want you to have fun, and that's why I got angry at you, because I wanted your picture. If there was going to be a new picture of you, I wanted to see the light in your eyes again. I wanted to see the smile that I put on your face, and I didn't see that, and so it even made me doubt that you believed me. I thought, if he has any faith in me, he should be happy. And so if he's upset like this, looking so unhappy, does that mean he's ignoring everything that I say and he doesn't believe me? But I get it now, honey. I do. I get it. It's too hard to be apart now that you know. And I wish I could take you in my arms. I wish I could crawl into your lap. I just, I want it as bad as you do. Well, maybe not. I mean, I can't tell you how much you want it. I want it a lot. You're my dream come true, okay? I'll never stop, and I'll be there soon. I love you.